Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about the novel of F. Sionil Jose titled The Betrayed. Francisco Sionil Jose was a Filipino writer known for his works that explore social injustice, colonialism, and class struggle in the Philippines. He is born in Rosales, Pangasinan, and also he is best known for the Rosales Saga, a five-novel series that chronicles the country's history from the Spanish colonial period to the post-independence era. Also, Epsilon Jose's writing are influenced by Jose Rizal because it often highlights the themes of poverty, corruption, and struggle. Aside from being a novelist, he was also a journalist, editor, and also the founder of Solidaridad Bookshop, a hub for intellectual and literary discussion in Manila. Next is his other literary works. First is the Rosales Saga, which is this is already familiar because this was also already discussed by Miss Levitas, right? Here for the second one. Gagamba was published in 1991 that tells the story of different people from rich and poor backgrounds who are brought together by a big earthquake. The novel shows how life is unfair, but in the end, it is often the sim. If, in the end, so it is often the simple and ordinary people who survive and stay strong. The third one is the Ben Cinco. It is published in 2001. This is about a man who struggles with his past identity and the choices he made during war and political turmoil. Which means trouble or chaos. For the fourth one is Viajero. Viajero was published in 1993, which means traveler. This is about Salvador Badang Rivers, a man of mixed heritage who travels the world searching for his identity and understanding of Philippine history. For the last one is Ermita. This was published in 1988. It tells the story of Ermita Rojas, a woman from a wealthy family who is forced into high-class prostitution after being abandoned by her mother. The next we will be talking about his notable awards. First is National Artist of the Philippines for Literature in 2001. The second is Ramon Magsaysay Award for Journalism, Literature, and Creative Communication Arts on 1980. Third one is Pablo Neruda Centennial Award for Literature on 2004. And lastly, Cultural Center of the Philippines or CPC Centennial Honors for the Arts on 1999. Optional say has many notable awards, but this for is was also a notable award of his that even in national and also here in the Philippines also. So here's the significant line of the story. Betrayal is not just an act against another. It is, most of all, an act against oneself. This means that when you betray someone, you are also hurting yourself. It is not just about breaking someone's trust, but it also means losing your own honesty, respect, and values. Betrayal doesn't just damage others, it also changes who you are and can lead to regret and loss. Here is the summary of the novel of F. Sionil. The Betrayed of F. Sionil is a novel that was first published in 1988 that explores the complexities of power, ambition, and personal integrity. It follows Marcos or Mark Salam, a man from a privileged background who rises in politics, only to be consumed by corruption and betrayal. His wife, Lily San Juan, a woman of strong moral values, watches as his idealism fades, replaced by ruthless ambition. As Marcus navigates the teacher's world of politics, he sacrifices friendships, love, and his own principle, ultimately realizing too late that true betrayal is not just against others but against oneself. The novel serves as a powerful critique of how power can erode even the strongest ideas. The Betrayed is a novel that explores the moral and political struggles of individuals caught in a corrupt society. The novel examines how power and ambition can lead to self-betrayal. The protagonist here is Marcus Mark Lassam, start as an idealistic young man but gradually compromises his values in pursuit of political success. So his transformation represents from moral decay that often comes with power. So his wife Lily San Juan served as a contrast because her integrity remain intact even as she witnesses Marcos lose himself to greed and ambition. So the title itself, The Betrayed, suggests multiple layers of betrayal. Marcus betrays his own principle, his country's ideals, and the people who believed in him. So, but beyond of these betrayals, the novel highlights self-betrayal as the most destructive, showing that when one's abandons their own values, they lose not just power but their very identity. So, stay true to your principles even when the world tempts you to compromise. Power, success, and ambition may seem fulfilling, but without integrity, they lead to emptiness, betrayal, whether of others or yourselves. Leave scars that no amount of power can heal. True strength comes from standing firm in your values, choosing honesty over convenience, and never losing sight of who you are. In the end, it is not wealth or status that defines you, but the courage to remain just even when faced with the greatest traits. Thank you.